What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know I'm not fishing this weekend, right? Finally gonna go hunt. I got my buddy Ernest here. He's fixing to hopefully put me on some pigs this weekend. He's got, oh, that's a defroster working back there. We've had issues driving the whole trip up here. We got a 2-hour drive, but we had to be on the scene about the first half hour, actually an hour or so, because of the rain. We got real bad weather coming in, but we decided to go anyways. It's gonna be cold, but we're gonna go try to hunt some pigs. He's got a lot coming up there. I'm not going to get any chance at deer. It's their place, their deer, man. I'm not going to try to shoot anything unless it was doe season, but we're past that. And the defroster's talking to us again. At least it's working. But we're in his older truck. I think we should have took mine, but this is going to be an adventure here. But hopefully we can at least get there tonight. We got 2 days worth of hunting, a day and a half. We should be there soon, hopefully a little after dark, after we can see when the windshield gets a little bit lighter. But other than that, guys, stay tuned. Hopefully we can get something on this trip and get some action for y'all. See you soon. See you later. Alright guys, we just hit Huntsville. Made a quick pit stop and stretched the legs real quick, and I'm gonna stop and get something to eat, some snacks to have for tomorrow and tonight. Kind of stopped at a sketchy place here, so y'all know me. Got to keep it strapped, if you know what I mean. You never know. Shady people out here nowadays always gotta keep the heat. You never know what might happen. We'll be there soon, guys. Stay with us. Alright guys, well we made it to camp, got the cards. We went out and found cards real quick, got those in, switched them out. Probably walked through a river of water out there. Some of it was probably 6 inches or plus. Got soaking wet in the rain and cold. It's weather's still dropping temperature wise, but the rain's supposed to quit in the morning. So hopefully we can set up sometime at daylight or so and get up in the stand, spot where some pigs are coming through. Mainly been nighttime when they have been. We'll see if we can get some. If not, I got a good afternoon spot too to sit on a few. Probably have the bow with me in the morning for now, and then if we do any kind of nighttime shooting, I'll have the rifle. But we're in the camper. I'll go ahead and show y'all what we got going on here, and we're headed to bed soon and see y'all in the morning. Well guys, as y'all can tell, I've had a pretty busy morning up in the stand. Wet and cold, a little bit of wind, but the deer are moving, so hopefully we can get some pigs in here. But I'll show y'all on camera what I'm looking at, but I've already seen between 6 to 7 deer. Nothing coming to the feeder direct, all have just been walking around out here. I guess they're trails, but with as high as this water is, they've just been sloshing through it. I can hear them coming, and luckily I'm able to get the camera on a couple of them to get some video for y'all. I'll show y'all that too. But wind's kicking up a little bit right now, but I've already seen several deer, so hopefully we can get some pigs in here soon. If not, still got this afternoon. I'm not going to sit in here all day. We plan on more of the pigs being here at night. That's when they've been coming in, mainly towards dark. But then we'll give it another couple hours or so, and then head in, meet Ernest, and we'll figure out what we're going to do for the day. Stay with us. All right, guys. Well, that was it for the morning hunt. We went to town real quick, grabbed some propane, groceries for the rest of the weekend. We're fixing to go set a pop-up blind. I've already got another spot here we're gonna try for this afternoon. I'm gonna sit in it with probably my bow this time. May have a better chance at that, as close as I'll be. We'll see how it goes. Get set up, get back to camp, and hang out for a while and let it settle down out here. We're still packing. We're ready just in case, you know, what to set up. As always, we already spooked some deer walking around out here, but we'll see if we can get on some later. This rain I've had out here, guys, these acorns are just finally done. As you can tell, everything's just sitting in water. Hopefully we can find a dry spot to set up this blind. We will see. We're fixing to get at the spot. I'll show you all the setup when we get done here in a minute. We just spooked this doe directly ahead of us, guys, 100 yards, and she's still standing there looking at us, figuring out what we're doing. I don't know if you can see her walk. There goes her behind taking off. Right. Check out that scrape, guys. Ernest has a camera right here on this other side. He sees something. You spooked to 8? Oh, snap. Damn. Was it that good one that was on camera? Yeah. Like we just were saying, guys, we have this spot of scrapes right here in this flats marsh. You got a camera over there. But I was sitting there trying to film that scrape there, and Ernest just picked at me real quick, and we just spooked that buck. Alright, guys, so we're fixing to get the pop-up set up. If you see Ernest there, he's next to this box blind, and that's going to be a little bit northeast right here of the feeder, about 50 to 60 yards out. There is the ladder stand here. I want to show you all in a second that I'm going to get up in, but we're planning on pigs coming out of the north to northwest section back of the property, coming across this here in front of that blind towards this feeder. That gives us a good shot with the rifle for nighttime shooting. But this evening I'm going to sit up in this ladder stand. Let's check it out. Man, it is just soaking wet in here. Look at the feeder underwater. Let's check it out real quick. This one seems a little bit more solid than the one I was in this morning. I don't know about that. It looks a little sketchy. Okay, that's a little loose. Might tighten that down. Looks like a little bit better seat and more foot room. Got I guess a drop down rail. Yeah. There's my view right there to the feeder. Man, you can see a good ways there. Back behind me a little bit. This is the front view. So they have theirs 90 degree off of the feeder for your sideways shot, like that with a bow. Nice looking spot. I should have hunted here this morning, but I saw so many deer, it was awesome. But I think this will work, guys. So it looks like I got about a 15 or 20 yard shot right here to the feeder. I got several yards of shot with the rifle if I have it with me. But if you can see through there, guys, the pop-up blind there that Ernest is setting up, that's where we'll be tonight. But I'll be in this spot this evening before dark to try to get a bow shot on a pig if they come in. We'll see, man. Everything's flooded. All right, guys, we got to get one more chair out of this blind here. Ernest is fixing to check it out. I'm gonna do oh man, let's see. I guess he's good. 2 chairs in there. Gonna clear it for him if he needed, but luckily he's got access right there.
A couple years ago, I opened one of these up and a mouse jumped out. It's anybody's guess which one of us was more scared.
Yeah, old Mickey, man, they freak out. Guys, this is gonna be our setup for the evening time once dark hits. We got Ernest in the back corner there. He'll have a rifle. I got mine here. As you can tell, hitting everything in the blind. That's gonna be our view for this evening right there at 12 o'clock. At the feeder, 40, 50 yards, man, quick. And then we got all that in between to take them out on the run if needed. And then we got a quick pop shot here as they come in. If they don't make it all the way in, I can pivot over 90 degrees and get a shot. We'll see how it goes. Y'all stay tuned. If y'all can see this, guys, but the property's taking on water. We got a river coming through here with current, and it just won't stop. Alright, guys, back in the blind for the afternoon hunt. Spooked about 4 or 5 does out of here as I was getting set up. But as soon as I got done setting up, actually I couldn't even finish setting up. I had them come right back into me. They didn't come to the feeder, but they come through here. A little bit of video of them, not much. Just it's still misting, so I'm worried about getting the camera out on them. But feeder goes off here about 5 o'clock. About 20 more minutes, we should start seeing some more movement. But they're literally less than 100 yards from me, waiting for the feeder to go off to come back in. So it's pretty much clockwork for them. But definitely not as cold. Still got some wind. Set up in this new spot. I'm digging it. So hopefully we can get some pigs here soon. Stay with us. Alright guys, so Ernest just got out of the blind here. He had a couple shots. I heard him shoot. I thought it was on the property next to us, but it wasn't. Well, checked out. Here's what he ended up with. Big old yote, man. Come right out up from under him, dude. 5 yards or less. He was up in this blind here. I don't know how good y'all can tell. Tripod stand, and it pretty much got right up under him. He just had to hip shoot that thing. Let's check this bad boy out. We'll get some better light and a good picture for you here in a second.
Well, I was sitting in that tripod stand just behind you, and I was watching some pigs out in this field to the north of me, and I heard a hellacious splashing cover all this water. Thought it was a good boar coming in, and so I had was scanning with my thermal, and I had my light in this hand, and I saw this coyote pop up right underneath me, maybe 10-12 foot away from me. I actually dropped the thermal like that, and I pulled my pistol and hip fired and hit him right in the neck, got him down pretty good. And that was boy, that gets your blood pumping.
Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. That's a good looking dog, guys, man. That's got its winter coat. He's definitely thick. Bigger than most yotes, but you know, they got all this cattle out here and farms and ranches, so I mean, they're feeding on whatever. But that's one more out the herd.
Hopefully that's one a few more funds for next
yes, sir.
Round.
That's what's up, guys. Good looking dog, put down. Alright guys, this is the last hunt of the weekend. I'm sitting up in the tripod that Ernest shot his coat from last night. Had an awesome shot. He saw some pigs right here last night too, but they never made it in across the fence line, so hopefully they'll come back this morning or I can catch them leaving. It's freezing. My toes are numb. It's about 33 degrees. Saw some buzzards circling north of me. I did shoot a pig last night. I think I connected with at least one of the 2 shots. We may go look for it after this hunt this morning, see if we can find it. I'll show that to y'all. I'll show y'all real quick what my view looks like here, but it's pretty nice. I can see about 80-90 yards. I can see another feeder just under the tree line. But I had a deer trotting around me this morning behind me as I got in. I hadn't seen it yet, but it's been stomping all around me, so stuff is moving. Hopefully we get some pigs, so stay tuned. Well guys, that's it for me. It's 7:30. I can't hold anymore. My feet are frozen. Sitting in this blind, I just can't do it. Just can't do it. But I want to show y'all Ernest's dog he shot last night real quick and head back to camp. We're gonna eat breakfast and then maybe go look for that pig before packing up and heading home. But it's been a good trip. Just spooked 2 does. Fixing to get up and get out back there behind me. There's 20 or 30 yards close to the fence line. But here's Ernest's yote from last night. That's a big dog, man. About 40 pounds or so. Got his winter coat. That's awesome. It is time for breakfast, man. I am freezing cold. I need to warm up and then we can figure out what we're gonna do. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for this trip. Just the coyote, that's all we got so far, but that's it, man. We're gonna be packing it up soon and heading home. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. I know there wasn't much going on, but it was nice to get out and film something different. Be out in the woods and try to get on a few pigs. I shot that one, but we never did find it. But we're gonna come back again soon when it warms up and the weather's better. It's been soaking wet and cold, so it was a rough weekend to do all this, but it was still fun. I appreciate Ernest bringing me out here. We had a good time. Guys, if you got any tips for me on videoing better, nighttime, daytime, anything that would help, you know, camera mounts, camera types, lenses, whatever to do. I got 2 GoPros and then a Canon Rebel, and that's all I got to work with for right now. But if you got something better for me to try out, what you want to see, put it in the comments below. Guys, I got more fishing videos coming soon, a couple more events, but stay tuned, try to get some more out before the end of the year. We'll see y'all later. Take care.